So welcome back, guys. This morning I decided to do something that it probably has been needed done for like 6 months now or something. Since I have the American Outlaw booked for quite a few shows, I decided I better start rounding up spare parts and actually figure out what I got going on. Pulled this axle apart. I wanted to see what axle shafts I had in here because I honestly didn't know. I got spares when I bought it, but I wasn't sure what was in the truck, so I was hoping to right. So axle shafts, spindle, flange, and everything here. Got the cap, whatever. I got it all laid out, sun gear and corner. So champagne and knuckle there. I got a spare knuckle, I got a spare champagne. I got to go dig through and see what I got for axle shafts now that it's all laid out and whatnot. I'm gonna round up some parts here so I can stick in the semi-trailer. I'm gonna show you the new hauler we got. Got it last fall. Really the weather's been so crappy in Indiana for so long, I haven't had time to do much with it, but I finally got it cleaned. Got to start dressing it up, get it hooked to the trailer. Probably show you guys that later. And oh yeah, on the TV in the background here, while I'm working on a monster truck, was watching Kevin Talbot work on his monster truck. He built his dream monster truck from childhood. It is like state of the art, best of the best. Awesome channel. Good job, Kevin. I got all the spare parts rounded up that I put in the semi-trailer, and I'll show you guys what I rounded up. When I bought this truck off Paul Wickelman, if you go back to that first video, we got a whole gooseneck trailer load of spare parts, and that was really a big sales pitch for me, was buying a truck that had some parts to go with it, because when you're monster trucking or really doing any motorsport, you're pushing things to the extreme, and you pretty much need spare stuff. So I'll show you what I got, and then I'm gonna button this thing up and go outside and work on the hauler. I got 2 spare sway bar ends, and we got sway bars themselves. I got 2 spare steering cylinders here. They're just cheap farm store cylinders. That's what this truck has on it. So we're gonna leave on it for right now. So those are spares. Spare sun gear, spare cap, spare third link, which is what connects to the sway bar here. So that's just a cheap farm store thing as well. There's the cap that come off of it. Here's another complete spare cap, and it's got a sun gear setting in it. So that's cool. It's got all the planet gears in it that are good. I got a big spare spindle. I haven't dug it out yet. Wheel flange. But yeah, I'll have one of those, but surely we're not going to break those according to everybody. But I'm still going to take one. So then we got the carrier right here, right there. I got a spare one of those right here. I think I got another one of those I'm going to dig up. I'm going to try to have 2 of everything in the trailer. And then we got our spindles right here. So that's the one that come out of the axle. I got 2 spares laid out. And I got brand new axle shafts. That is awesome. The axle shafts, I knew I got some new shafts as spares. I wasn't sure if they were for this truck or not, but I just checked and they are. So I got 2 spare inner axle shafts, 2 spare outer axle shafts. So now I'm going to plug this thing back together in a hurry. I mean, I'm going to do a good job, but I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to go outside and while it's nice and use the weather, because I got to get this rig ready to roll down the road. So I'm letting the monster truck axle dry so I can put oil in it, whatever, from putting that planetary back on. So I need to get working on this new rig you see in the background. This new rig happens to be a 97 Peterbilt, and I bought it off of Andy Hoffman with the Nightmare monster truck, the guy that owned the tank. If you didn't watch that video, go watch our tank video. But he pulled his monster truck with it. He's just downsized operations, kind of changing what he's doing, staying closer to home. I kind of wanted a Peterbilt. I wanted a second semi because, like I've said many times in monster trucking, if you don't have a spare or something, bad things are going to happen. So this way, old Lorraine, our little Volvo semi, can be our spare, or we can use her for local runs or whatever. And I plan on hooking this Peterbilt on to the trailer here now. So we're going to try to run around here with it this year and see how it does. But let me show it to you. So it's got a super stretch sleeper on it. Got a Detroit 60 series under the hood right here. It's got a Super 10 transmission in it, so that's a little different for me to get used to. Has a generator right up in here. This thing is cool. So it's a pretty neat deal about this generator. Little diesel generator, runs off the same fuel as the semi. Seems to work pretty well. I just had it all serviced. Batteries are a little weak in it, but I'm going to replace those this next week. I'm going to get me some new drive tires eventually here. They're getting a little down, but they're okay. Say, pretty nice wood grain dash. Interior is used, nothing fancy. The seats aren't completely broke down or ripped or anything, so that's cool. Like I said, 10-speed super transmission. Got to get used to shifting that. Show you in the back here. So it's only got steps on that side to get in this rear door for this sleeper. With the MTRA sticker on the door from when Andy was running hard. This door is like 3 foot tall. I think it's for midgets, but I fit in it. So, got us a bed in here. Got storage compartments up yonder. Got a refrigerator. Place for a microwave. Got to get a microwave put in it. Place for a TV. Sink. Storage down below here. These doors don't like staying closed for whatever reason. Got storage compartments back in here. Pretty cool. Can hang up my fire suits or whatever in there. Yeah, more storage up in here. So I planned to have this remodeled last fall, just as soon as I bought it, and then show it to you guys when it was done. But we're going to use it this year now because my friends up north that work at camper factories that were going to go through it for me and put a bunk in here and change some things. One of them got hurt last year and just wasn't able to do it. So Andy used it this way, and I'm going to use it this way for at least a year. We're going to stay somewhat close to the home this year anyhow, so it's just a thing. If it's real late at a show, a couple hours from home, I'll crawl up here, go to sleep. Or if Katie and Hunter want a place to get in out of the sun, it's got a roof air conditioning unit right here. Hopefully this thing stays cool. Got a place to crawl up and take a nap or whatever. So, but yeah, here's the bathroom as well. Might as well show that to you. That's a spacious deal there. So, got the toilet right there. Yep, shower up in there. Yeah, buddy. Say, Lorraine's in the background here. She's hooked onto the trailer still from last year. And she has been very good to us. It's got an N14 Cummins. It's a Volvo. We had it painted. My buddy Kyle and I bought it years ago and whatever. Single axle. Does not have a locker in the back, so it gets stuck on a wet noodle. That's one thing that really frustrates me about it. But otherwise, it is a super handy little truck. Not getting rid of her. She's been good to us. I don't want to talk any smack. But I think we're going to call this one here Petey. So, Petey here, getting ready to get hooked on the trailer for the first time. I'll let you guys watch that. I'll unhook Lorraine and hook Petey on. She's hooked on for the first time. I think it looks all right. I guess we're going to take it for a little drive out back here and see. Yeah, never pulled anything with it. So I literally just brought it out back here at the shop to see. Short test run, you might say. I got back the trailer up here. Start working on it. I need to make a kicker to get the monster truck tires in this door right here. So that's one thing I wanted to back it up here to do. And I'm running out of time for today though, so hope you guys like the new hauler, the video. Share, like, and subscribe to our channel. We got quite a few shows booked here. We have a deal at South Bend Motor Speedway, I think that's the 28th. And then possibly we're going to fill in for Andy up at Michigan. I think it's Hartford Speedway, but I'll update you guys on that. Just keep watching the channel. Come watch us monster trucking. Thank you.